Morning, Ted. Lovely day.
Who cares? Just another one. They're all the same when you're retired.
You sleep well?
How do I know? I was unconscious. Except for the time I spent in the wardrobe.
OK, Ted, I'll bite. Why were you in the wardrobe?
Well, a bloke's got to take his dingle twang for a twinkle, right, hasn't he?
Dingle twang?
Yeah, dingle twang. Willie the Worm, the Dunlop banana, you know.
Oh, you mean a man's giggle stick?
Giggle stick? Where'd you get that?
Well, it was Muriel, actually. You'd have to ask her. On second thoughts, don't. So, why were you in the wardrobe?
25 years a bloke gets up and turns left and goes to the bathroom. Now I get up and turn left and whack! Next thing I know, I'm emptying a gumboots again. Someone should blow prostates up.
Oh, the old prostate rears its ugly head. Or doesn't, as the case may be. Have the op, Ted, have the op.
No, my granddad always used to say, Ted, you weren't born with much, so whatever you've got, hang on to it.
Wise man, your granddad.
Struck me dead. Look at that. What? It's a letter.
Well, it is a letterbox, Ted.
It's a real letter. No one writes me a letter. It's a big one too, so it can't be a bill. Wonder who it's from.
Open it.
Well, I can't do that.
Why not?
It's for you.
Me? Oh, yeah, that's my, technical journal.
How do you know there's nothing on the envelope?
Yeah, well, Welder's Monthly always comes in a discreet, plain brown wrapper.
Can I have a look?
Oh, no. It's a bit hot for you, Ted, you know. I mean, it's got couples doing a lot of welding and riveting and, well, you're not wearing a welding mask. So, what are you going to do today, Ted?
I've already done it. I might have a beer later, you know, to relax.
Oh, look! The new boot scooting catalogue's arrived. Line dancing. You ought to be in it, Ted. Keeps you fit.
What do I want to be fit for? I'm retired.
Oh, now just look at this, Ted, eh? Alligator boots, aardvark boots, emu boots. There's 50 pages just on hats. And up the back, novelties.
Novelties?
Yeah, plastic spurs, mail order yodeling lessons. And the automatic guitar. Flick the switch and you're Dolly Parton. Look out, Muriel. Just look after my welding journal for me, would you, Ted? And not a word to Muriel. She doesn't understand my secret welding activities, if you know what I mean.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Morning, Ted. Lovely day.
Is it? Personally, I wouldn't give you 2 bob for it.
Any mail, Jono?
Oh, nothing you'd be interested in. Oh, yeah, there's a new line dancing.
Oh, good. Now we can learn the bartender stomp.
Why don't you like welding?
Pardon?
Geldings. I was just telling Ted how much you don't like horses. You know, geldings. Horses without their, you know, bit like me, I suppose. What's that?
It's your breakfast.
I told you before I don't want it.
I was bringing it over for Ted. Would you like it, Ted?
Well, if it's free, I'll have it. What is it?
Brains in white sauce.
That'd be right. Free food at last, and it turns out to be brains and white sauce.
Oh, well, if you don't want it.
No, I'll have it. It's meals like that are just right for tomato sauce. You haven't got any, have you? I ran out of it yesterday when I was having my spaghetti and sardine jaffle.
I've got some. I'll pop it over to you in a minute.
No, Muriel, dear, I'll do that. I'll bring the sauce over, Ted, if I could just have a look at that gelding horse journal thing. See you later.
Thanks for the tucker. Bloody do-gooding neighbours, now I've got to wash the plate. Hi, Jono. When you bring the sauce over, could you bring some dishwashing liquid as well? Doesn't look great, Kieran, but it's free. So hungry I could bite the beak off the Ready Red Rooster.
The shadow never sleeps.
What do you want?
Oh, don't get up, just passing through. Oh, nasty-looking catering event, Ted.
Quiet! I'm trying to eat me breakfast.
Looks like it's already been eaten once. Ugly. What is it?
Sheep's brains.
Oh, well, you are what you eat.
Watch it. I'm brighter than any sheep. Besides which, you wouldn't see a sheep sitting down to a breakfast of Bullpitt brains, would you?
They're vegetarians.
Look, what do you want, Darcy?
Oh, just doing my bit to save the planet. Remember, plants are the lungs of an asthmatic world.
Get your hand off it, Darcy.
Fair enough. I'll just pop out and water the pot plants. Oh, would you like me to give this a decent burial at the same time?
Will you wash the plate afterwards?
Ted, comrade, I'm a gardener. Don't wash dishes. I'll hose it.
That'll do. These, plants, why do they have to be secret?
'Cause, that's what they are, Ted. They're secret Chinese herbs normally only used by secret Chinese herbalists. And you know how stroppy Chinese herbalists get when you pinch their herbs?
Oh, do they?
Oh, yes. The feared and venerable members of the Yum Cha triad are not to be taken lightly. Have you ever had a Chinese burn, Ted?
Bloody Asians. They wouldn't let me go and plant mint all over the Great Wall.
Now, Ted, remember the Yum Cha.
Oh, God, it's you again.
Hello, Grumble Pop. Aren't you pleased to see me?
Yeah, I'm thrilled to bits. How long are you staying this time?
Only a couple of days.
We haven't got any money and we've run out of food. Except you might like some cold sheep's brains and white sauce.
Oh, yuck.
Too late, comrade. Not bad, really.
Oh, hello, Darcy. Hey, isn't that...
It's a herb. They're herbs, I
No, it's not. I smoked enough of that to know exactly what... Oh, my God!
That's a secret, young lady, so not a word.
Oh, Grumble Pop. You really are a legend.
Oh, hot, hot, hot. Oh, I must get some oven mitts. Must give these socks a wash, too. Australia, Kieran, old mate, is a retired man's paradise. Look at me. Fully reclining chair, fully remote TV, fully full bottle of beer, and a full tray of party pies. Now, if we can just flick the Queen, Australia will be laughing. Blow 'em up, Arnie. Now, there's the bloke we should have captaining the Australian cricket team.
I thought I could smell party pies.
Pickle me grandmother, girlie, get some clothes on.
I thought I was having a munchy relapse. Can I just have one?
No. Terminator 2 is an 8-pie video, and that's all I've got. Anyway, you're a girl, cook something.
This is the 90s. Women are not your slaves anymore. Chris is right. I should come across and join the sisters.
The sisters? No granddaughter of mine is turning into a nun.
That sort of sister?
A nurse?
Get real, Grumble Pop. There is a life out there.
Yeah, I know, I've had my share, I don't want any more.
It's like living in Jurassic Park. No, I'm wrong, it's bedrock. And you're Fred Flintstone.
Watch it. Fred Flintstone is twice the man you'll ever be.
Have you got any shampoo?
No, use dishwashing liquid like I do.
You're impossible.
You forgot about the footy socks. Pickle me grandmother. What sort of maddie you be bashing on me door at 6 o'clock in the evening?
Good evening, Ted.
Yeah, make it snappy. Me pies are getting cold.
Evening, Ted.
I just popped in to bring you these.
You'll love 'em, Ted. Muriel's famous oatmeal and chocolate chip biscuits.
What's wrong with them?
Nothing. It's just that Jono can't get through them, you know, with his dentures.
I can eat them, and these are all my own teeth.
They're not really.
They are!
They're only his own because he's paid them off.
What's with the Roy Rogers caper?
Oh, boot scooting, Ted. Line dancing. Our team practices every Tuesday night.
The Whispering Pines Range Riders are in the finals on Friday.
And if we beat those wankers from Royal Oak Retirement Village, we'll be going to the regionals in Tamworth. You ought to be in it, Ted.
No. Not that I couldn't. I mean, dancing is in the Bullpitt blood. I was quite a star on the dance floor. In fact, the late Sir Robert Helpman once said to me, "Ted, I've never seen anything like that." He was an expert. He was a puff.
Was he? I just thought he walked funny.
We are going to win this one. I'm sick of being beaten by that Royal Oak mob. I mean, they beat us at bowls, they beat us at bridge, even beat us at egg painting. I was positive mine was going to win.
It would if you hadn't sat on it.
This time, we are going to win or die.
Now, calm down, Jono. Remember, you're in your cholesterol years.
Pickle me grandmother, doesn't anybody sleep out there? What's going on, a vampire hunt? Oh, God, it's you. It wasn't me that chucked Madge Burrow's cat in the pool.
When did that happen?
About an hour ago. So I heard.
I was trying to find the Johnstons and I wondered if...
Me, Samantha.
There you are. Excuse me, Mr. Bullpitt.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just the bunny trying to eat me cold party pies and have a quiet night at home.
Good. Anyway, tragic news, I'm afraid. The entire village is in deep shock.
Oh, no. Who this time?
It's not the cook, is it?
No.
Oh, well, that's all right.
I'm afraid it's Clary Grimshaw.
Poor Clary.
Typical Clary Grimshaw never thinks of anyone else.
Jono, the man's passed on.
But Clary Grimshaw is the Range Rider's secret weapon. Royal Oak will win again. Poop.
Of course, if we could find someone who was a big man like the late Clary, you know, who could fit the costume and could dance.
Uh-oh.
Ted's danced with Sir Robert Help.
What? You mean this table?
And you did say dancing was in your blood.
Used to be, but I think I gave that bit to the Red Cross last week.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Everybody's very, very good. And we're all getting better compared to when we started this appalling waste of time. All right, from the top, Mr. Music.
Bert. Remember? You're Mr. Music.
Well done, Bert. Where would we be without you? All right, everybody, here we go. Climb from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, clap, left, right, left, right, clap, left, right, left. Stop! Everyone stop! Bert, if you would. Thank you, Bert. Now, Mr. Bullpitt.
What's wrong? I stamped and clapped this time.
You did indeed, Mr. Bullpitt. But I'm confused. When I look at you, I can see 2 feet.
Yeah?
So why am I hearing 3?
Well, I get confused. I've never had to dance with me thumbs in me belt before.
Yes, I know. It's really tricky, isn't it? I believe it used to baffle Fred Astaire as well. Now, let's all try to get it.
Sorry, I'm late, everybody. I had terrible trouble pulling these off.
We all knew if anyone could, you could.
Okay, everybody, let's take a comfort break while Mr. Bullpitt puts the boots on.
Eh?
Put the boots on, Mr. Bullpitt.
I don't want to have to wear dead man's boots.
Put them on! Please.
Paid a lot of money to retire and she's always shouting at me.
After rehearsal, Teddy, why don't we go back to my place?
No, scared.
All right, your place. And I've got a little surprise we can share. Look in my bag.
What's in the can?
Edible chocolate body paint.
Pickle me grandmother.
Hello?
Just a minute.
The shadow never sleeps.
Hello, Darcy.
Just lighting out to feed the children, give them their dose of seaweed juice. Has anyone been out there since yesterday?
No?
Have I been out there since yesterday?
Don't you know where you've been?
Not all the time, no. Well, have I?
No?
Oh, that's a real shame. Because now the misty part of the mystery closes in and I'm stuffed. Hang on, I'll just check again. Stuffed!
Don't tell my
secret Chinese herbs. They're gone.
What, pinched? I'll call the cops.
You don't want to bother the herb squad. Besides, they're all tied up with the Royal Commission. Leave it to me. The Shadow has a special head for these things.
Likeable bloke, that Darcy. He'll be a politician.
Darcy, he's got a head full of bean shoots.
What are you doing?
Making biscuits.
We've got some here. Jono's missus made them.
Bet she doesn't make them like mine. How was your day, Grumble Pop?
Bloody shambles, of course. Someone should blow terminal travel up.
Who?
This mob, terminal travel. Yeah. They've got a special package deal for retirement villages and nursing homes.
That's nice.
Nice. It's a one-way ticket to the Northern Territory. Come to Darwin. Beautiful one day, dead the next.
Oh, I won't be coming home tonight. I'm doing a bit of couch surfing at whoever's place after the rave.
Rave? What's a rave?
Party.
Huh. In my day, we were too poor for parties. All we could afford was the Depression.
What was the Depression?
The deposit on the war.
Well, not the war again.
Yes, the war again, God bless it. If it wasn't for the war, we'd be crawling with Japs and you'd be eating with chopsticks.
It is, and we do.
It's not fair. We won. I'm going to have a sleep. I hate today. Wake me before you go raving. I've got to get that line dancing comp tonight.
Oh, well, break a leg.
Can't you just say good luck?
Chris? Terry? G'day, listen. You would not believe what I found growing in my granddad's garden. Better than mushrooms. I have made the best cookies since last year's Mardi Gras.
You're like a bill.
You look terrific. Now, hurry up.
Oh, all right. Did you fill me thermos?
In the kitchen.
Did you put coffee in it?
No.
Good, I hate coffee.
Take something to eat.
Everything in there's got fur on it. Oh, well, biscuits as usual.
Come on, Ted, you missed the bus.
Coming.
Have a nice night.
Oh, hello, Terry. How are
Come along, Muriel. No time for chatting.
Okay, Range Riders. Now, just because the Royal Oak tumbleweeds are bloody good, there's no reason to be depressed, because I'm absolutely sure that we're just as good as... No, we're not. But I'm sure you'll do your best.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree the Royal Oak tumbleweeds have set an extremely high standard. Will they win? Will they go on to Tamworth? We'll find out right after our comfort break when we meet our second finalists, the Whispering Pines Range Riders.
Okay, everybody. You're all surprisingly calm, and I like it. I like calm. There should be lots of it. 100% calm. So for God's sake, everybody, keep calm. Tea? Good thinking, Muriel. Nice cup of tea. Nice cup of tea.
Remember, Teddy, win, lose or draw, you're going to be a winner.
Eh? Win what?
The big prize, me. Remember our chocolate body paint? I've got my brush all ready for you.
Good. Would anybody like a biscuit? Oh, they're meant to be terrific.
It's the big moment. Our last competitors, in positions, please. The judges are ready, so please give a big boot scootin' welcome to our last competitors, the Whispering Pines Range Riders.
Wake up!
Oh! What a night! Oh! That's the best night's sleep I've ever had.
Oh, good, I'm glad, because I just had the most boring night I've ever had, and it's all your fault.
Why?
You pinched my special biscuits! And me and my friends ended up sitting around munching Muriel's chocolate chip nightmares waiting for something to happen. And do you know what happened? Nothing happened. We ended up watching Bambi.
We're going to Tamworth.
You're joking. You won?
Yeah, the judges said we'd took line dancing to new heights and gave us a trophy. And Jono dropped it.
What time did you get home?
I don't know. I was a bit hazy after that. I don't know how I got home.
What's that on your chest?
Oh, struth me dead. It looks like... It's chocolate! Pickle me grandmother, I've been had!